Hello, everybody. I was fully prepared. I'm a professional. Hey, Rosen. There we go. Lord, I hope this song is public domain. Okay. But yeah, I know it's a change of plan from the initially scheduled blah 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 Bowser's Fury. But I received a review copy of this game right here, not for broadcast. And yeah, I figured I'll just switch up the schedule for the week and check out some of this. The developer was Not Games, and the publisher, TinyBuild.
Good evening. I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Jones. Our main headlines tonight.
Starting!
But okay, that is louder than expected. Alright, just bear with me for one moment. And hello, Nocturnal Donut.
Well, that's a very blunt question.
But France is lying to you.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see, yes, the people never happy. It's never enough.
I cannot believe you.
Are you saying that advance have cured death?
Okay, alright. We back. So, yep. Not for broadcast. Let's go. Enter game name. Hello, Sapphire. We'll just go with Cap. So, yep, instead of, whatchamacallit, cats and cards, today we got cats, cards, and censorship. Story mode. Experience the story without the stress. Non-broadcast mechanics are off. Viewers are very forgiving. In turn, less challenging. Non-broadcast mechanics are less demanding. Viewers don't switch off so easily. Broadcaster recommended. A balanced experience. Non-broadcast mechanics and viewer ratings provide a reasonable challenge. Showrunner, real challenge. Non-broadcast mechanics are more frequent and more difficult. Viewers stop watching quicker. And custom. So, yeah. This game, from what I could tell, because I did not get to experience it prior to today. Today is its launch day, by the way. But from what I could tell, it's going to be sort of like a Papers, Please type thing where we have to sort of do our job to the best of our abilities and filter out stuff and whatnot. But with the kind of Five Nights at Freddy's twist where we have to watch multiple screens. I ain't scared. Let's go to Broadcaster.
That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
How's the volume, by the way? Okay, Jeremy Donaldson is the country's most popular and trusted news anchor. For now. You see, like, the little puppet strings, see, because the media, they be puppets sometimes. It's deep. It's deep. Day one. The election. It's not even November 7th. I remember election day. Oh, okay. Those are my friends? Cake sale, ooh.
Hi, David, I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through. Alright, mate. Dave here. Listen, now, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so,
Hello, one uncertain.
You're gonna have to run the news tonight. Now, don't worry, it's not hard, and I'm gonna stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm gonna give you a quick tour of the broadcast room, so if you're not doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens.
Tony instead of Sony. You'll love to see it. Staff drinks, calendar. It's November. Okay.
Right, look up at the top. That coloured bar is your audience. You want to keep the viewers going up and not down. Underneath that, you've got the screens. The one on the right is the broadcast screen. That's what the viewers are seeing at home. It's only a couple of seconds behind the master screen there in the middle. That's the one you control. Now, the four small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio, and you can choose between them using the numbered buttons on the vision mixer at the bottom left. Don't worry, I'll talk you through it and you'll pick it up in no time. Now, have a look to your left.
Yeah, let me check the audio real quick. Intercom is at max. Yeah, I got the master volume at max. Ew. Guess I could turn... I'll see how it is in game, but I'll boost up the audio on the stream a bit more. Okay, wait, what do I do? Oh, resume. Okay.
These plugs control everything in the studio. I've left them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once you've got the power on, face the front again.
Alright.
You can see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us. Fortunately, they go on for fucking ages, so there's plenty of time for me to explain. Oh, right, okay, it's over, so we haven't got long now till the broadcast. Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk. You can see a load of videotapes on the left. They're your adverts. Pick any three and load them into the machines on the right. When you've done that, look up to the front again.
Okay, let's do exercise. Oh my god, VHSs. Come to Bumley, why not? I think My Salad Weekly would be good. Maybe.
You should be getting a signal from the studio soon. When you get the signal, select screen 1 with the vision mixer and we're ready to go.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You know seafood makes me go out in pustules.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Also,
Every day. You
the
offer me prawns
freaking,
10
like,
seconds, everybody.
studio sound on this is
You're trying to
amazing.
Yet you persist. Going in 5, 4.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay, we're all good. Next thing is going to be to throw to the news titles on screen 2. There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all gravy.
Buys Honest Andy's Totally Independent.
What am I supposed to
and
do,
corners
though?
the flowered market. Top chat. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins Sports Personality of the Year. And a spoonful of sugar. Megan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie,
Lawrence
The Renegade.
Blunderclatch.
And, of course, we'll be going live to Advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party have to say on their historic...
Okay, alright.
Button 2 in 3, 2, 1, now. Lovely, mate. Next thing is to throw back to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes.
Okay. Alright, I think I'm doing good. I think I am. This is stressful. Do I have what it takes to be a real news person? I hope.
Here it comes. Switch to screen 1. Now. Lovely, mate.
But first, the votes are in and it's a decisive win for Advance.
We often get a bit of interference around this time, mate. Keep your eye on the machine at the bottom right. Use that slider that's flashing, or your scroll wheel to move the wave up and down, keeping the green bit in the white bit.
But critics have accused him of a severe lack of actual policies and of being deliberately vague.
Wow.
The opposition parties have all conceded defeat to Advance's overwhelming mandate, but have yet to appear publicly. However, Former Home Secretary
Right, it's
Jeffrey
going
Okay,
well.
all right.
All you got to do now is play the advert at the end of the segment. Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired. Now the clock at the top is counting you down to the advert. When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play ad buttons over there at the bottom right. I normally play the first one at the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want. I'll count you into it as well, but keep your
We'll keep
eye
it simple.
on the
We'll keep it simple.
to hear the co-leader's exemplary.
Okay.
3,
Two.
2, 1, advert.
1 minute back, everybody.
Jeremy, I need you to fill
All
in the
right.
gaps.
What? Why?
Wanker Snatch is running late.
Oh, I thought I'd ask him about the election.
This is
Personally,
pretty
I don't
neat
use
so
big
far.
words.
That's the same policy we use with you.
I thought that was our little secret.
It's all right. He doesn't remember anything.
I want to watch both screens.
No.
Wicked. We made it to the first ad break. You're doing great, mate. But this is where it starts getting a bit trickier. This next sequence is what we call a multicam sequence because you're going to be cutting
Hello,
between
bot.
multiple cameras to keep things interesting. A lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb. 1. Try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the talking.
Okay.
2. Don't stay on the same shot for too long. 10 seconds at the most.
What?
So if you're on the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a bit just to keep it interesting. 3. Don't stay
I don't
on
want to do the
reaction
Kevin
shots
Dunn
for too long.
approach.
A couple of seconds is usually enough. Then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah? Stick to these rules and you'll be fine. It's not as complicated as it sounds. You've seen programs on television, haven't you? Make it look like those.
Oh,
Might as well
okay.
get screen 1 selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead, mate.
Quiet in the studio.
Okay. All right. All right. All right.
Thank you so much.
It's multitasking and like
10
keeping
seconds, everybody.
an eye on everything.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first,
Get ready to go to Megan on screen 4.
is here with the star of both stage.
I am
and
so
screen.
stressed.
Megan.
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare
Right,
to
go
the
to
shop
Blunderclatch on screen 3 when she says his
joined
name.
today by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh my dear.
All these
I
bots.
do hope you believe me when I tell you that being with you here today is among
Switch
the...
to 2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
Latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The medicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the Rat, that's Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction. Lovely. Now back to Thunder Twat.
I've worked with him on several movies, all terribly successful. I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been. And you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man.
Okay.
You'll remember that was the true
Think I'm doing a good job.
when soldiers fight for a love.
We haven't lost viewers.
A love, of course, for freedom. I think it's grossed over $1 billion, but let's see who's counting.
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not in it for the awards, although those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards...
This is going well. No interference. That's good. That's good.
That is a beautiful question, Megan, and not easy to answer. Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding. Giving. Suffering.
Okay, dude's beginning to sound a little weird.
I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people that I inspire. The little people. But most of all,
It's like I
do
want
it
to
for the
stay
positive
focused on what
change
they're
that I
talking
can bring
about, but I
about
also have
in
to
the
do
world.
my job.
And today, of course, we're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well. Well, now you're asking. Historic election result, indeed. Historic is the word. Well, it's difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But,
Been on that show a bit long.
I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics, that one should always strive to not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore. Oh, well, don't worry, he won't do it again.
Oops.
Shit, he did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the break.
Yes, please.
Right, they've swapped the shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'd just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lance Hemlock, is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look.
Cool, looks like Blunderclash is losing it in the studio, but we ain't got time for that. There's more interference coming. It's a bit trickier this time, mate. Use that little flashing joystick to the left of the knob, or hold down your middle mouse or Alt on your keyboard.
What?
And as the frequency changes, match it to the white bit by dragging right.
You think I don't know that?
Now we're going to squash the frequency back by dragging left.
No, we mustn't.
That's Dr. Lance to you, Miss Flanagan.
Also, how do I deal with him swearing? Like, that threw me off.
Next, we're going to change the amplitude. Same as last time. Little joystick or hold Alt or middle mouse, and this time push upwards. Upwards, mate. Upwards.
But I didn't listen.
Doctor,
I'm drowning, Lance, you said.
you need to see this.
Right, now let's match it back by going downwards.
This is rough.
The virus. The sterility. This formula. This is the key.
Stop it.
Bloody perfect, mate.
Really? You're just being nice.
We have to ask.
And thank you, Rosen. I'm trying my
At
best
the
here.
end of the clip, you'll want to play another ad. Remember to use the clock at the top to count you in.
What is this movie clip?
Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words.
Yes.
As you probably noticed, the broadcast screen here is about 2 seconds behind the master screen here.
Yes.
When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up, like this. 2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button or the spacebar on your keyboard for as long as the swear word lasts. It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing 2 things at once. Just stay calm and you'll get it. And if you can't tell when to bleep, just above the button, you'll literally be able to see the sound scrolling by. All you gotta do is hold it down while the red bit is over the red line.
Okay, that's actually pretty neat.
If you do it by eye, you'll have to take your eye off the screens. That's why real professionals do it by ear. Most people like to have the volume of the broadcast screen a little bit below the master screen. Let's set it now. As you turn it up, you'll hear the advert getting louder. Good. You're set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you through it, and soon we'll have you bleeping like a pro.
Bleeping like a pro.
Button lights up, count 1, 2, and hold it down.
Minutes from the
All
coast,
right.
and with more than 2 areas of outstanding natural interest. Isn't it time your family...
Remember to select screen 1 now that you've got the feed. Don't wait for the broadcast to go live. That's too late. You can use the number buttons on your keyboard, 1 to 4.
I probably really should be using the keyboard.
4, 3.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advanced Headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Cut to the outside broadcast. Oh shit, he's pissed. Get ready to bleep.
Thank you all for coming.
Okay.
Well, thank you all for coming.
Oh wow, why is he drunk?
Where do I start?
They said we couldn't do it. They said we couldn't do it. Every dirty, low-down, lying, southern bastard trick they had against southern trick they had against you saw right through their shit.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebrated. Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebrated. Coarser than the ground is funny. Coarser than the
Memorably put.
Oh crap.
But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating? Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that
Who drinks on a live news broadcast? Is this what goes down in England?
When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. When the country is suffering, you need a party. A team.
Is this what Boris gets down to? Like, I don't...
But today is day one of
I wouldn't be shocked.
Today is day one of a new, fairer future. A better. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting
I'm up here doing the Kevin Dunn approach.
in their dusty checkbook.
Again, colourfully put, but not inaccurate. Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our
And sometimes some advertisements need to be bleeped.
Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have
We're trying to keep everything PG.
with wealth into the millions.
You know this sort of, probably you rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gated community.
Tomorrow we will be introducing
Oh my god, he really is Boris.
tax system in this country. No more hiding wealth offshore, no more trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax.
So all you bastard
Also, I'm just like looking at that.
I've got nowhere to hide. I've got nowhere today.
They're just watching. This is neat. There's so much I want to look at.
You want to leave like you threatened before the election. That's fine. But first, you're going to pay first. You're going to pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of war.
He is a he is literally a Tory.
To properly fund health and education, to raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have to raise billions, but you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret shite. So to you posh twats,
the people who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their private clubs, the people whose children you raise.
So they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Oh my god, my guy.
It ends today.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been, in the hands of the people who...
Oh, okay, maybe he's not a Tory.
It ends today.
Yes, it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again, just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your
My
time.
god.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from the leaders of Advance. And our apologies for the fruity language.
Fruity
We
language.
got that bleeped out for you in time. If not, someone's going to be in trouble.
Hey, I did it in time.
So, as the country braces itself for
Shut
new
up.
government, that's all from us this evening at the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under Advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
Right, looks like you've got it now. Thanks
A
for
Britain
real,
first
mate.
type
Gotta go.
party.
Ferry's about to leave. Probably
Fair
won't be
enough.
coming back. Job's yours, mate. Good luck.
Boring politics then?
Is this some weird fever dream? Am I dying?
Because I think it is going to get to a point where we're like,
I'll see you tomorrow night.
Not coming for a
do
drink?
we allow the resistance to air like their messages, or like I know it gets really papers please like that. Challenge room unlocked.
When the programme's finished, you'll get a broadcast report. It's 3 pages. This first page shows you how well the broadcast went. Each sequence and an overall grade. Remember, grades mean bonuses, and they keep the boss happy. If you want to know more about how it went, select more info. If not, select continue to move to the next page.
What would be neat is if they allow me to like watch the broadcast back. Like, I would really like that. Oh, and thanks for taking care of the bots,
Right,
Hazy.
this is an optional section for when you're Ready to add the details if you want to get better at making TV. I never came here, never once.
I love this guy. An exceedingly poor edit. A. Like, I got rattled. All offensive words were censored. Thank you. Fairness Free Show. Yo. Yeah, I wasn't doing so well on the edit. It's fine. It's fine.
Right, this is the important page. It tells you how much you're going to get paid and how much wealth you have overall. That bollocks at the bottom shows you the financial state of our main advertisers. But you don't own any fucking shares. You're a cleaner, for God's sake, so why would you care?
Current wealth. Broke ass poor. Like, same though? Oh yeah, I should probably... Do I still have this copied? Yep. Let me just... That looks ugly. We'll just remove that. Tonight's schedule. Boom. Then double space. And double space. Enter. And pin that on YouTube. Okay. I need to, like, move up from broke ass poor. I don't want to be BAP.
This is the last page, and it tells you the state of the world, tells you how well the government's doing, and down the bottom there, this one's important, tells you what Channel 1 currently thinks of you. In other words, what the boss thinks.
Ooh, I see how they're gonna get into this then. The government's ranking and our ranking at our job. Oh man, I need to get back to papers, please.
Welcome to the archive. This is where you can have a quick look back at what you've done and how it looked to the public. There's 3 sections: broadcast, rushes, and adverts. Let's start with broadcast.
This is a neat game.
Over on the left, that's all the broadcasts that you've done. Click on any one of them and hit load tape. Once it's finished loading, you can use the rewind and the fast forward at the bottom there to help you get to the bit you want to see.
Oh my god, I can watch back the stuff. Oh my god, this is amazing.
In a few moments, we'll be going live to tonight's national nightly news.
Also,
but before that, let's take
what
a
is
look
this
at what's coming up later on
from
tonight
like
on Channel 1.
1988?
At 7 o'clock, it's the semi-final of the quotation game, and it's a nail-biting quiz tonight as a team of nuclear physicists take on 4 old ladies from East Grinching. That's followed at 8 p.m. by award-winning documentary series The Shape of Now, which tonight looks at the history of the knee-length sock and its importance during the Great Blackouts of 1871. Not one to miss. At 9 p.m,
That's fair,
sit
knee-length
back and
socks are
relax with
important.
multiple award-winning movie The Freedom of Being Colin, taking us all the way up to 11:15, where, as usual, Dr. Adrian Atkinson Blimey will be grilling his guests in Incisors, and tonight sees a return for leading economist Katie Brightman. Finally,
This
at
is
midnight,
so British,
it's
it's
the National Weather
amazing.
Report, before we say good night until tomorrow. But now,
it's time to join Jeremy Donaldson for the National Nightly News.
So it actually, like, recorded perfectly everything I did.
Johnny Hamsleep, right there in your lounge.
I don't like that. I don't trust him.
Megan Wolf is...
So you've just finished filming your latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The Medicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the Rat, that's Peter Jensen. The
Okay,
director.
but we're not gonna watch the full thing. Ooh, music.
Right, click on rushes and let's have a look at those.
Alright, what are rushes?
This is the rushes room. It's pretty simple. The 4 screens you can see, they're going to show you the 4 signals you got from the studio during the actual broadcast. Difference is you can mute any combination of them, so you can have a listen to the stuff you weren't allowed to show. Select the broadcast and give it a go. And when you're done listening to the backstage secrets, hit back.
Oh, because I have to load it up. Well, this solves the problem of I don't know what I want to listen to. I should be a little more.
These aren't my cards. Please tell me these aren't my cards.
No, they're the right ones, apparently.
But this gives me nothing, Jenny. They must see that.
Oh, no. I think they think you won't have anything to say.
Oh, for God's sake, come on. It's a huge day. He's not an...
Absolute bonehead. I don't care, Rob. I'm not doing it. I agreed to do one beastly interview a day. I made that completely clear when we started. Check my contract.
Hi, I'm Megan.
Oh, piss off. You're on thin, bloody ice, Rob. Whole wheat, man. Whole wheat.
We're coming back from the break. Quiet in the studio.
Thank you so much.
10 seconds, everybody. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News.
Wow.
Later will be...
Okay, and then adverts. Exercise with ham sleeves, My Salad Weekly, Crazy Meal Winter, Come to Bumley. Oh, are there different ads each day?
I'm Alan James. This is not a movie. This is not some child's tale. This is not a dream. This is reality. This is the story of you and how you're stupid and asleep. It's about how you were promised the Elysian fields, but you ended up filleting Satan for the salty crumbs. It's happening here. It's happening now. And it's all happening right in front of you.
Rosen, are these how your ads really are over there?
James is one of the country's most controversial columnists and speakers.
And they're going to take your poor sweet grandma, and you're never going to see those dribbling dentures again. Oh, grandma, look at their faces. That's not what cows look like. You call it the stock market. I call it the stuck market.
He's like Alex Jones.
I don't care if he was once your nephew, Cameron. He's standing in the way of the tram.
Now, Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, is coming to your city.
Oh my God.
I'm Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, the gospel according to Alan James, and the Alan James shall set you free. And now I'm bringing my message directly to you with my new nationwide tour, Alan James is Right, in front of you.
Alan James.
I'm Alan James.
Alan James.
Alan James is right.
Alan James.
I'm Alan James.
Coming to a city near you. Check local press for
Oh my
dates
God,
and
that
times.
cover. Oh my God, he is Alex Jones to a T. Amazing. All right, we can probably fit in one more day for switching to a Neko Ghost Jump. Yeah, I'll definitely be doing a standalone video for this too. Like, this is really good. Day 3, an unexpected form. You arrive home to find post on the mat. Okay. This is amazing. Most being nothing more than usual junk mail. One letter, however, catches your eye. The team wants to know you. Curiosity gets a better view when you open it. I only have one choice. It's a form from the new advanced government asking for information on all citizens. That doesn't sound good. First page is filled in already. Your name, Alex Winston. Your spouse, Sam Winston. Your children, Charles Winston and Susie Winston. Well, you muse, at least they got the basics right. If the government, well, I guess census, you'd have to fill that out if you're over here. As the questions are left for you to complete, they appear to be mandatory. Question 1, upon starting a new job, you would be friendly and introduce yourself to your new coworkers. Be productive and get to work immediately. Ease yourself in and orientate yourself with your new workplace, or reminisce with friends about old jobs. where's the state of yourself and try to read up on as much documentation as you can. Because that's what I would do. Let me turn that down a bit. Yeah, I guess ease yourself in would probably be what I would do. A colleague in a different department has confided in you that they've been taking home confidential information. Now, a file of minor importance has gone missing. You would help your colleague cover up their violation, recommend that your colleague reports it, promise your colleague that you won't tell anyone, report the violation to your supervisor immediately. I mean, they're taking home information. I mean, I don't want to snitch. But at the same time, if something important has gone missing, I don't want to be blamed for that. An entire department was fired today for consistent underperformance. Your boss has put in place new targets that you are significantly higher than the previous ones. Oh, that are significantly higher than the previous ones. You would leave work on time? Yes. Stay late to ensure you hit your first deadline? Do I get paid extra? Leave work early and head to the pub to chat about the changes with colleagues? Leave work early and head home to see your family. My personal thing? I will give you my allotted time at work. But when it's 5 o'clock, it's 5 o'clock. Oh, we have like these higher targets. No. It's 5 o'clock. It's the annual company barbecue and you and your family have been invited. You are looking forward to enjoying a nice day out with friends and family? Or washing your hair that day? Go if you are free but wouldn't mind missing it. Have been practicing with your coworkers and think you'll win the talent contest this year. I mean, I ain't trying to be friendly with the people at my current job, aside of a few. But I mean, free food is free food. Free food is free food. Question 5. You had a long, successful career and are now about to retire. In your speech, you list your achievements and all the good memories you have of working there. Give an honest review of the pros and cons of the company. Focus on issues and challenges you faced while working there. Refuse to attend. I never thought about what I would do for my retirement. That'd be messed up. Like, they throw a retirement party and you're just like, you just stay home. That's big energy. You love to see it. It depends on the place. Probably be honest about it. In your spare time, you like to relax alone doing things like listening to music or making models. Attend political rallies and stand up for what you believe in. Encourage and support your children with their hobbies. Play in your local sports team. Nope. I ain't got them yet. Well, I mean, in game I do. I haven't been to one outside of like a couple that was on my campus back when I was still like working there. Yeah, honestly, I would rather just be alone. Your ideal holiday getaway would be surrounded by natural beauty, getting away from the strain of the daily grind, exploring somewhere unfamiliar and discovering new experiences and challenges, a structured day out at the theme park bursting with thrills and attractions for you and your family, a romantic getaway with your partner to a tropical island paradise. Where's staying inside and playing video games? Nah, we'll go to a theme park. Theme parks are fun. Okay, there's 10 of these. It is most important that the government keeps people safe, free, happy, or equal. That's a loaded question, and I would like to add some qualifiers to that. That is a loaded question. That is... I'm gonna say free. Thank you for your cooperation. Advance knows your time is valuable and we appreciate your help in leading the nation to a brighter future. Sign your name. I want to do another day in the booth. Okay, it's late. Sam and the kids have gone to bed. You're just drying up a favorite coffee cup, a worn-out souvenir of your first trip together. The print's faded, but the goofy face still makes you smile. Knock at the window brings you back to reality. Oh, there goes Rabbit. He chokes. His own... Okay. There in the garden, clutching a gaudy neon green suitcase is Chris, Sam's sibling. As soon as you let them in, they sit at the table, visibly stressed. Chris takes a deep breath. I'm so sorry for busting in so late, Alex. Also, amazing touch that they're using like androgynous names for everybody. That's amazing. Chris stammers, but I need a favor and you're the only one I can ask. What's going on? Must have seen all the crazy advanced stuff. The Assets and Wealth Act, they're calling it. Taking people's hard-earned money to fund the lazy. It's BS. You've never seen Chris this agitated. I'm not saying the top 1% or whatever don't have stupid money, Chris adds hastily, but they can afford it. People like me, we're going to lose everything. Oh, is Chris one of those people that, like, you know, they're low middle class, but they think they're upper class because they're not on, like, government benefits? That's awful, but I'm not sure how I can help. You're always the well-off one in the family. I'm sorry, but taking from the rich to help the poor doesn't sound so bad. It doesn't. And you're... Are you really in the 1%? Or are you someone who's making like $30,000 a year, but you think you're the... Chris's eyes flashed dangerously. You can't possibly be that naive. They're taking whatever they want and distributing it as they see fit. No government should have that kind of power. Look, that's not why I'm here. I need to borrow your passport. What? What for? They've taken mine and half the bloody countries, but people always say you and I look similar, so... Chris is pacing now. I need to leave before it's too late. Once I'm out, me and my money will be safe, but I need to go now before they freeze my accounts. Please, Alex, I wouldn't ask if I had any other choice. I ain't giving nobody my passport. I paid $130 for that. No. Chris's mouth falls open. You're joking, right? I've always done right by you and Sam. I treated your children like they were my own. Family. Does that mean nothing to you? Alright, I'll go get the passport. Family's family. It's against the law. I can't help you with this. Can't believe I'm asking. What would you do in this situation, chat? If the sibling of your significant other asked to use your passport so they could flee the country, would you let them? Hey, Leo, this is not for broadcast. It is a... It's hard to describe. It's kind of like Papers, Please mixed with Five Nights at Freddy's. But this is like sort of an intermission where we're doing like story stuff. But yeah, essentially you're just working like a network director to just like make sure the broadcast is going fine, censoring out curse words, going to the right feed, playing commercials, etc. Yeah, I'm gonna say no. Fine, I'll solve this myself, Chris spits. So much for family loyalty, eh? Grabbing the nylon fluorescent suitcase, Chris disappears into the night. You're back to the dishes, picking up Sam's cup again. The peeling face now seems to bore into you. That's a good one, actually. Like, that they stole it. Good, good. Not your stomach tightens. Screw the 1%. I mean, yeah. Has trickle-down economics actually worked? Just saying. It's like, oh yeah, we'll give tax breaks to the super rich, and, you know, the benefits will trickle down to everyone else. Meanwhile, the super rich, I'm gonna fund a trip to outer space. Like, oh, okay. Oop, alright. I know I said I was gonna switch to Neko Ghost at 7:30, but I want to get through another day of this.
Let's get set up and get on with it, eh, so I can get back to my guests. First of all, let's get the power on. You need to get at least the bottom 4 plugs on. Right, let's load up the adverts.
Okay.
Have a bit of a think about it. Your decisions have consequences, don't they?
Should we play? Is this toy safe? Mr. Snugglehugs? We won't. Yeah, maybe no Alan James today. Advanced Go-Getters? Your boss... Is your boss having a party right now while you're working? I mean... You know what? I'm not gonna play that one. Fine, we'll play Alan James. What? I mean, considering my real life boss was away from the job for 2 months and then came back like nothing happened, I would not put it past.
Right, you can see they finally got the old headline system up and working again, and the vision mixer's already in headline mode because headlines always come at the start. It's really simple, mate. These 2 buttons at the bottom of the vision mixer, you can see they now have A and B on them, and they're to help you pick image A on the left bottom screen here, or image B on the right bottom screen here. It's really simple. This little clock here will count down the number of seconds you have to make your decision. Provided you make a decision in that time, you're fine, and you can change your mind as much as you want until the clock reaches 0. But if you don't make any decision, you'll be fired before you even get to make another choice. I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them. And it's going to affect their lives. So like with the adverts, choose carefully. And we're off. Good luck, mate.
Oh my god.
You're back in the next break. Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
Everything I do affects...
Dogs have their own secret language.
Yeah, the one that mistrusts the moon. 10 seconds, everybody.
Not the best source of consumer advice, then.
Don't blame me when it explodes. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Every decision I make. This is amazing.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold with a leading economist and radical free thinker. With the country's wealth creators in a state of panic and unfavourable rumblings already heard from overseas, I'll be asking my guests whether Advance can deliver on even a fraction of their manifesto promises. Out with the old, Remington's Fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo, taken from our archive, gives us a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO in history. Sophia Remington's appointment is a risk for the
I'm
giant
going
corporation.
in on the 1%.
Sophia, as our regular viewers will be aware, has always been a wild child and has been romantically linked to several movie stars and sports personalities. In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehugs. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been
No,
raised
I'm
about
just
the
showing the
product's safety,
truth. It's not mischief.
making a splash. Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong and marine biologist Ingrid Swarsborg and Horgensford have today set off to explore Dante's taint. The recently discovered cave system was previously thought unreachable, but thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flood technology, the pair hope to successfully reach the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains. This is, of course, only the latest in a series of successful expeditions for this unlikely pairing. In a joint statement about the dangers their team might face, the pair stated, "We will face the plentiful challenges together like we always have." Playing the field, rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped with being Bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs. The footballer was caught while out celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week.
Will be
as reported
nice,
by this very program.
because you don't want to put vomit on like national
Johnny is seen
broadcast.
here with socialite and performance artiste Tiffany Lamore, whose recent show, Snatched Inside My Snatch, is currently in the public eye. Could romance be on the cards for these two budding youngsters? And grievous bodily charm. With Advance promising a radical new position on crime,
Oh.
how afraid should we actually be? I'll be going live around the country to talk with people who've seen the criminal justice system from every perspective. With more and more people saying they're scared to walk the streets alone at night.
No,
could
that's
this
not
be
what I
exactly
thought.
the right time for Advance's new approach? All that, a mega move with a group of young actors who are already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand.
Oop.
It's National Nightly News.
30 seconds back, everybody. Can we get the guests in quickly, please?
We actually had to make the book indestructible because people tried to set it on fire too much.
Oh my god.
Thanks for having me.
I didn't play a commercial.
I tried.
Oh, this was bad.
Speaking of the government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and
I am doing
author of
bad
Alan
today.
James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves. We're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan?
It's all in my book. Alan James is Right, Jeremy. We're to become the great herd. Ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised that if we carry on the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is...
Shamelessly self-promoting? Katie, how do you think the rest of the world
Is it
responds
gonna
to this
be
new
like a twist that Alan James actually was right? That the government was like
Yes, Katie's
corrupt?
Right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't
And this will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, we'll be laughing.
Okay, I don't know about
that
that part
might be a
now.
great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, Advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that these are the same
Bollocks
people.
isn't that bad.
Maybe they've rebranded, but it's all a little circus act to keep us from seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the youth vote like we've never seen before.
You say mobilise, I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic paedophiles.
But based on the facts, Katie, what are your predictions?
The Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step. Advance now have a historic budgetary
Like, is
surplus, and as
botlix
well as properly funding
like
our
a
public
censorable
services, they're already
word on British
they're already
TV,
funneling
or
unprecedented amounts into scientific research and the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book, Frankenscience and opiates. Like opiates, see?
Can we get back to the issue
I
at
love
hand,
this
please,
guy.
Alan?
This is the issue. It's all
He's
coming from the
so
water, the chemicals, they're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
Oh, of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating law and order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up tonight on the National Nightly News.
1 minute back.
You know, I think they might do some good.
oh, that was way too early. She said 1 minute back.
I've never heard so much shit in my life.
Well, we'll see who's full of shit, won't we?
Alan, I can explain it to you, but unfortunately, I can't understand it for you.
Well, I don't know what she meant by that.
It ain't going so well, boss. No, I need your help, boss.
She's good. You know she is.
I've said a bit of wording, that's all I can do.
10 seconds, everybody.
If that sticks, I'll destroy you.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country. Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem
What's going
to the
on?
top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines to meet the people who live with the criminal justice system every day of their lives. First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up.
I'm so
on the
bad.
front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desks.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy. There just simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problem. We need more support from ministers. We need change
Sorry.
at a structural level, Jeremy.
I was left clicking.
Good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on. No, the problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No. Well, the affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes.
Wow.
Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. Next, I'm joined by Police Chief Constable
that's
Bob
awkward.
Peel, a man with a very different perspective on our nation's crime. Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I'm sure we all long for a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets of your community at night, looking in through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife.
I don't like this guy.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you
Oh
attribute
my
this moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly. It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly states
Okay,
that...
he's definitely a
Hang
Tory.
on a moment. Jeremy, bloody escaped. Delia?
Oh no!
Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear? As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in the box?
Oh, Clive, you know it's Wednesday. You go back in your gimp space.
And whose responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people
Darling,
of this...
where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Oh my god.
Naughty, naughty, naughty boy. Mummy said...
Clive, I am not having this again.
Mummy said get back.
Making fun of the fact that most of these like conservative,
As I was saying, Jeremy,
like
moral
zealots,
decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look,
like
everyone
hiding
has a
some
sob
things of
story,
their
but
own.
we don't all end up as barbarians,
Hi,
do we?
Chris. You've walked
Look,
into a
when our
dumpster
daughter
fire.
Alice
I have
goes
lost
over
control of the
does she go on a
news.
killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's position on morality for us. And finally tonight, hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and menacing a SWAT.
Menacing a
Which is
SWAT?
also, I believe, his birthday. Many happy returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Titwank Tony. Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalization, as you can imagine. And obviously, titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
please.
sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time
I'm
spent
doing
in
fine,
prison
Chris.
helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez.
Stop swearing.
I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris, Little Chris, and Vampire Chris.
Vampire Chris.
This one's, yeah?
Yep.
Okay,
We're
we're
on the news. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez. Just not set up for it, you know. It's inherently unjust.
yeah, we're just gonna
So, do you
cut away
feel
from that.
tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this guy?
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh.
Oh my god.
What now, fellas? I'm on the news.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
The little boy.
Oh, I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here. Jesus.
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal
No
there, Tony.
fucking way. Let's believe that.
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes, Tony? Tony, I mean, we were literally away for 2 seconds. How did this happen, Tony? Can you hear me? Well,
I don't know if we should be on that
thought
feed.
a little. Hopefully you, the viewer at home, have managed to glean a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues around law and order.
Just imagine not censoring,
Megan
not
will be live with
censoring
some
not naughty
happy
words.
FPs.
Yeah.
Don't go away.
You never seen tape delay.
We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back, everybody.
Oh man, that was bad.
Yes.
It's been a great night. And this
Boss, I need your help.
music. If you edit in time with the music, you can see the result on the Vision Mixer, and the public will love that. Don't worry if you don't, though. You won't get punished for it or nothing. Just try and stay in the groove.
I'm failing,
Also,
boss.
one last tip. When the music starts, turn down the broadcast volume. Right, enjoy the music bit. God, I love music. God, I'm so pissed.
Boss, I need your help. Please, boss, sober up. Oh no.
Looks right, I've got this. I'm sure he's on his way. Come on, it's welcome back.
I have no idea what's even going on in that ad.
10 seconds, everybody. We're going to open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in 5,
All right.
4, 3.
Yeah, Chris, this is
Welcome
like
Slack.
a
I'm
mix of
Megan
Papers,
Wolf,
Please.
And on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll
with,
be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries
Five
of the
Nights at
Assets
Freddy's.
and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College who today received a grant from Advance to take their play,
The advert swore I wasn't even paying
Friendship,
attention.
on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest. I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd
Oh,
been laid
Everyone's
off due to
gaming.
budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Jeff
Maths
Algebra.
Is really important. Oh, thanks, Steve. Maths is really important. Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history, Aristotle. I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences, and they touch us right back.
I suppose with a surname
Phrasing.
like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like, maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important. Yeah, thanks, Steve. Coach, yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way. So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago, a letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
How? How did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote.
Oh, you're one of them.
Political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly, but we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go at this whole democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we bally well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So, let's have a look at a short section of
Naughty boy.
Friendship.
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears. Tears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi Gary. Oh heavens no! It's Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist!
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great! I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning, but will this make me feel better about my violent father?
Violent father. Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Oh my God.
Right, maths is for losers.
I don't think I
Now,
got it.
Give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? My arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right, who are you to stand up to me? I, Gary the Fist, and you're just a sad little girl.
We need to keep a tight shot while they're getting ready.
Who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my two new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team. Yeah. And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
This is so bad.
But I can't fight all three of you, and I don't have any friends of my own.
Take a look at me. Take a little look at my face. I could be you. She could be you. And you could be me.
Or you could be me.
Life can be peachy keen if you work as a team.
It's my choice to be made. So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap?
Oh no.
I'm afraid of your cruel lads. I'm a mother-loving rebel, but I still love maths.
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist, but that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist. I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum for dinner, he had to wait. Where's my dinner?
It's not ready.
Where's my dinner? Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard
Oh
on
my
a council
God.
estate. Life's pretty
Oh my
hard on a council estate. Life's pretty 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 hard on a council estate. It's so damn hard on a council estate.
Life can be peachy keen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If you work as a team.
Just work as a team.
It's your choice to be me.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship!
Yes!
That was so bad.
Well,
Oh my
thankfully
God, I didn't
that's
even
all we
notice
have
the
time
flag
for
coming
tonight
down.
on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Dalton. Have a peaceful night.
I love this game.
Oh, that was
Oh no no no.
What the literal fuck was that?
I believe that was art.
I believe I've got a 14-inch cock, but it doesn't make it so.
I have a similar belief about an adequate paycheck.
Oh man.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of
Oh
the studio.
man, I'm in tears. That was hilarious. Yeah. Ooh, they gave me an A+ for that segment. Yeah, I needed Boss to help me, but Boss was getting drunk. That was not good. Ooh. All offensive words were censored. An interference-free show. Really? An exceedingly poor edit, sloppily timed commercial breaks. I'll hold that L. Yeah, there is more to this game. You know what? We can do a little poll here. If you're on Twitch, like, please respond with a 1, 2, or 3. Might as well. what should we do next? Like, okay. So, option 1, stick with not for broadcast. Option 2, oh, sorry. Because I boost the audio up for the talking because because the talking during the thing is like pretty low. Yeah, stick with not for broadcast. Switch to Neko Ghost Jump. Alright, so yeah, if you're on Twitch, not for broadcast is option 1. Neko Ghost Jump is option 2. The poll should be live. Why is it not live? It should be in the chat. What? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'll let the poll run for a few moments here, but yeah, so far I'm liking this. It's hectic, but I don't feel like overwhelmed or awful about it. Not to mention like the grading system means that like I'm not going to be heavily punished. My full wages, I'm still broke. I'm still broke. That's not good. Okay, well, my job still loves me, but the government, they're kind of going down. I'm just curious what that bad advertisement was that they didn't want me to play because it was like an unsafe toy. Damn, I'm good.
Love Mr. Skylar. Yeah! With his state-of-the-art human-like voice to keep them company when you can't. If you keep me happy, I'll keep you safe. And his incredible real-action eyes. I hope your mommy and daddy.
That is horrifying.
It's no wonder Mr. Snugglehugs is the gift your child wants this Christmas.
All the other kids have got one.
That's right, little one. You don't want to be left out.
I only like people who have me as their friend.
Oh, Mr. Snugglehugs, you're so silly. Mr. Snugglehugs in stores now and selling out fast.
Oh my god. I Oh, I love this game. I love this game. Oh my god, the poll is literally 50-50. Oh no. I'll probably be foregoing Inscryption then. This is... Oh my god. Yeah, Rosen, you might be the tiebreaker. Oh my god. I'm just in tears from this. Oh man. Stick with this? Okay. Alright. Let me like make a post about this on like Twitter or something. Oh my god. Okay. Change of plans. We're sticking with not for broadcast a bit longer, then switching to Neko Ghost. We'll play more Inscryption at a later date. Okay. Okay. I'll post it in announcements too. Yeah, we'll still be playing some Neko Ghost later on. Like, just gonna play a bit more of this a little bit longer. And yeah, but I'm enjoying this. This is a really neat concept. Like, really, I kind of want to see what happened in the rushes, but I know my bad editing will also be in that. How the public reacts to your headlines will affect what happens in the world. How did they must have recorded so much footage. No wonder the game was like 70 gigs. The music's just that low on the loading screen. Well, it said it needed 70 gigs of space, but I mean, to be fair, this is a full motion video game with a lot of like alternate scenes and stuff. It's understandable, but I think it ultimately came out to like 40 gigs. It just needed 70 for reasons, but like the actual size of it is 40. Also, the game just launched today. Okay. You arrive home after another long shift to find a note waiting for you on the countertop. You recognize Sam's hurried scrawl. Chris has been evicted for not paying rent. You know where this is headed. Oh yeah, in case you're like new to, like, weren't here for the first bit of this. Sam is our partner. Chris is Sam's sibling who wanted to borrow our passport to leave the country because they didn't want to pay taxes. Sam's going to pick up Chris's stuff from the street. Don't wait up, underlined twice. This is your fault now, is it? You sulkily pressed play on the cheap horror film you were going to watch together. It used to absolutely terrify you as a kid, but always makes the two of you laugh. It's not the same without Sam, but you still chuckle to yourself occasionally. Just as you get to the good bit, the part where Candy decides to investigate alone, your 14-year-old son interrupts. He wants to go to a friend's house. He looks at you in a way only a child can, pleading but somehow defiant. You let him go as long as he promises to be home by 11? You tell Charlie no, he knows he's not allowed out this late on a school night. I mean, 14... That's 9th grade. I mean... I don't know. I don't know. I think I would be a bad parent. Because I would honestly say, like, yeah, you know, knock yourself out. Just... Why can't you just take him there? Because it's not an option. This movie's not going to watch itself. Clearly surprised, he practically races out the door. You doze in front of the movie, waiting up for his return. You start awake to the sound of TV static. It's gone midnight and there's no sign of Charlie or Sam. It's a school night he promised, so you go over there and march him home. You're tired and in a bad mood. You trust Charlie. He'll be home soon. I mean, it's gone midnight. That's not good. Like, he promised me, man. Like, no. Arriving at the friend's house, you find your son, who miraculously notices the time when he sees you. He may think you were born yesterday, but at least he apologizes. That's something. You recognize that cheeky, mischievous look. You can't help but let him off this time. I trusted you, dog. I trusted you. But at least you apologized. Alright, so a whole month passes? Oh, because I'm still broke. Oh no. You Can't help but crack a smile as you look around the table. The snow has settled on the grass outside. The kids are pulling a cracker while your elderly mother tries to keep her eyes open. You did always have a soft spot for Christmas. Sitting at the head of the table now. Your dad's place. It's been a tense afternoon. Everyone can feel it. It's the first time you've seen Chris since you refused to part with your passport. It's a big change for Sam. The two siblings used to be inseparable. Christmas is usually such a nice time of year. I'm sorry, I'm not letting anyone have my passport. No. The clatter of cutlery is all that can be heard as Chris stares pointedly at you. Are you having a nice Christmas, Grandma? You make a toast, or you stay silent. Let's not make things awkward. Just stay quiet. Toast. Chris knocks back a fourth glass of wine a little too violently. See Sam. Can't even look me in the eyes after what happened. Your daughter looks up confused. What do you mean what happened? She asks quietly. You brace yourself. Sam tries to interject. Let's not go into it now, but Chris continues forcefully. No, I think she should hear it. Well, Susie, Alex here. Thank you, Chris, that's enough. Stop talking right now. Only because it's Christmas. That's enough. We're going to be nice. Just once. Just once. Chris turns away from you, taking some frustration out on the cheap cut of roast chicken. Your daughter Susie sees the opportunity to corner you. You know how you love me? You chuckle. This sounds familiar. I'm not gonna like this, am I? You joke. Susie rolls her eyes. You know, me and my friends are planning on going traveling this year, Susie begins innocently. Well, I was hoping you'd help me with the money. She's interrupted by Chris, who makes a derisive snort. I wouldn't hold your breath, Suze, not knowing for your generosity. Are you, Alex? Chris, do us all a favor and shut your mouth. Ignoring Chris, you smile at your daughter. Yeah, like, how much is it going to cost and will I get sued? I mean, we also have to keep note of the fact that I am indeed broke ass poor. BAP, as they call it. So, yeah, let's just ignore Chris. We'll see so many parts of the world and learn so much about other cultures, Susie gushes. You sigh and lower your voice. You know, money is really tight now that Grandma's staying here. We just don't have that kind of money, Suze. But please, Harriet's parents are helping her. I'm sorry, I wish we could afford it, but we can't. Alright, fine, we'll find a way to make it work. I want to do something nice for her. It means I'm going to have to actually do good at my job. Be honest, like I want to do something nice. What would I do? What would I do? Because they don't have the other option of we'll see. And then like sell weed behind the scenes to like get some money. Fuck Harriet and her parents, I would also be honest. Fine, I'm sorry, wish we could, but we can't. What? You promised, your daughter yells. She looks from the face of one parent to the other and opens her mouth to speak. Instead, she lets out a frustrated shriek and buries her head in her hands. Chris starts to applaud. And the Parent of the Year award goes to... Chris starts a sarcastic drum roll on the table. Look to Sam for support, but none is forthcoming. Pay no attention, Suze, Chris goes on. Alex has no time for their family, isn't that right? What? You can't bring yourself to speak. Pathetic. Chris puts an arm around Susan and escorts her out of the room. Sam follows without meeting your gaze. Charlie excuses himself awkwardly as you start to clear the plates in silence. You had a nice birthday, Pat? Your mother chimes in cheerfully. Merry fucking Christmas. Maybe next year, achievement unlocked. Like, all this because I wouldn't let her brother have my passport. You're leafing through the pile of accumulated posts. Each new bill pulls on your gut like a lead weight until a flash of blue makes you pause. Recognizing the TL Advance logo on the envelope, you tear it open. Dear Winston residents, thank you for sending us your passports for approval. We now confirm their receipt and validation for the new Assets and Wealth Redemption Scheme. Hopefully this will make the last month of arguments with Sam worth it. As such, it are my pleasure, come on now, to enclose a check, which we hope you will see as a symbol not only of our gratitude to you, but of our unwavering commitment to creating a society free of inequality. The throbbing of your fresh, speed-induced paper cut is the only reason you can believe you're awake. A check! And a sizable one at that. Chris was right. Advance really are redistributing wealth. We'll continue to strive for the betterment of this nation and its people. Forwards together, Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. The way your financial burdens lessen slightly. It's bliss. You get Chris's money. Yeah, but I have a weird feeling about this. Okay, there's a lot of story. Why does the zip on this damn case never close? It's your anniversary. No, we had to, like, send them in, like, prove that we're, like, citizens or something. Every year, you and Sam go away for the weekend, usually camping. You're not made of money. Ooh, holiday time. You've been looking forward to it for ages, finally getting some time alone together where you can forget about the noise of life. No kids, no work, just a bit of romance and some peace and quiet. The zip finally gives up the battle and you drag the bulging suitcase down the stairs. The answering machine is blinking on the hall table. Good evening, Alex. This is Mr. Bozeman. I want to inform you that you'll be required to work this weekend. Your heart sinks. Some information has come to light concerning the rising tensions between our nation and foreign powers, and the National Nightly News team will be working around the clock to ensure we break the story first. Needless to say, I will expect your attendance tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. sharp. Have a pleasant evening, Alex. Shock turns to annoyance and then fury. What are you going to tell Sam? Sam comes downstairs brimming with excitement. Kissing you, they grab the car keys from the dish and start to load your bags into the back. Once again, the fact that they're using androgynous names and they there is a great touch. Aside from the kids. Ignore the message you need this weekend. Apologize profusely to your spouse, but you really should go into work. Bozeman's temper is legendary. Bozeman was at a strip club when I needed him most. I mean, what I would do is like, no, I put in for this time. Okay? That too, Hazy, that too. But, you know what, no. We're taking the weekend. Message deleted. What was that? Comes a voice from behind you. Nothing important, you reply as you put on your coat, adrenaline coursing through your body. Grabbing Sam around the waist, you practically slam the front door. You might as well enjoy your time off. You're going to pay for it on Monday. Does it look like I care? Also, they're all complaining that you're skint. You arrive to work Monday morning. You get some sour looks from your exhausted colleagues. A note sits waiting for you. The immaculate script is blood red. I am very disappointed, Winston. Was it worth it? I mean, I'd rather keep my family, like, be fine with my family than with the job. Son Charlie hovers at your elbow as you read. Do you find yourself striving to achieve? Are you an active member of the team? Do you like reaping the benefits of cooperation? Well, we're sometimes splurging. Join the Advanced Go-Getters today. Forwards together. This doesn't sound like the youth club he told you about. Yeah, that sounds like Hitler Youth. Charlie grabs the flyer from you and thrusts the form into your hand. So I can walk there straight from school and Ben's sister can drop us home after. So you won't have to do anything. But your family are all shit. Sign a permission slip for your son to join the Advanced Go-Getters. You refuse to sign the form for your son. I ain't about to be having my son grow up to be a Nazi now. A youth club too far? Yes. Achievement unlocked, by the way. Sorry, mate. I just don't think this is the right place for you. You hand back the form gently. What? This is so unfair. Why? Well, it seems to weigh Charlie, but you'll understand soon enough. I think it's news time. A free ticket? No, we're still... Did I mess up the world? Like, some guys at work gave it to me. They can't go. Sam stands in front of you, branching 2 tickets. See the title in bold letters. Alan James is right in front of you. I'm really unsure. What do you think? Shall we go? Free tickets are free tickets. He's a character and it'll be hilarious if nothing else. I don't think so. This guy's a nut job. Would I, IRL, go and watch Alex Jones? No, not even to laugh. She's unsure. She's actually being normal now. Yeah. I'm sorry, you say, but I can't sit through any more of his crap. Sam bursts into fits of laughter. Thank God, I was worried you were going to say yes. You decided to stay in and eat pizza. Alan James isn't worth your time. Middle of the road. Oh no. Am I taking the centrist route? Jesus! I want to do another broadcast. It's one of your rare evenings in, and strangely, Charlie still hasn't come back from school. Or still isn't back from school. You knock on his bedroom door to see if he snuck upstairs without you noticing. No answer. Pushing the door open, you find a letter on his bed. Dear Charles, thanks for returning your parental permission form. Sam Winston has given permission for you to join the positive and proactive team that is the Advanced Go-Getters. We look forward to you attending your first meeting. You'll be out and getting them in no time. Oh, really? Spouse? Sam signed the permission slip. After a particularly long day at work, you come home to find the posts sorted into piles, as Sam has taken to doing recently. Why? Most of it is the usual rubbish, but a letter with the increasingly familiar Advanced logo and urgent respond immediately plastered on the front in a correspondingly urgent red font grabs your attention. Best to get it over with. Dear Winston residents, the letter is to inform you that the Advanced government has taken another step forward in our fight for equality. By nationalizing the largest private corporations and redistributing their resources among the citizens of this great country, the Partnership Bonds program ensures that wealth created by the people is delivered to the people. You don't remember this being in the manifesto. Yeah, what happened to just taking from the rich? Every household will become a partner in one of 3 carefully selected institutions chosen by Advance for consistent high performance and financial security. Please note, all returns are based on public opinion and cannot be guaranteed. Please select one of the following. Eye of the Beholder Incorporated. Whether it's cosmetics, clothing, or culture, or couture, we see the beauty in all our customers. Neil's Deals Limited. It's always a steal from Crazy Neil. Pleasure Core. Our business is your pleasure. From sport to travel or even just some you time. Can't say pleasure without leisure. So we have to choose one. Three carefully selected institutions. Honestly, I'd probably say Neil, because these are corporations. Neil's just crazy. I'll go with Neil. Thank you for making your selection. Please return this form using the envelope provided. You'll receive a report from your partnerships in 3 to 6 working months. It seems even advance can't defeat the quagmire of governmental bureaucracy. The future of this nation is in partnership. Forwards together. Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. So how much influence could you have? I feel like I've been making some bad decisions. Look like a thinly veiled Illuminati. Oh, here we go. Alright. Another broadcast. I'm going to do better this time. Oh, no doubt they're probably all horrible, but Neil just seems the least horrible. Ooh, it's April.
Good evening, Alex. It's Bozeman here, your boss. While you're powering up...
What happened to the other guy?
Loaded, I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films from the government, and it's mandatory that you play it. You still have a free choice for the other two, so read those tape labels carefully, but make sure you play the advance advert, preferably at the second break. Right, that's the lot. Have a great show. Total pimp. My God, that weather looks nasty.
Fine.
Sorry, are you saying he chose his imaginary friend in the sky over you?
I don't know why I talk.
Check your
Probably a
prostate.
really awful date.
10 seconds, everybody. Like I said, all of you.
Did your personality accidentally slip out?
Pricks. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolfe. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
Critics have been quick to dismiss the graffiti as a publicity stunt, or an act of frustration by a tiny, disorganized group of those who will never, under any circumstances, be content.
We shall
Oh no, that's not what I meant.
Trapped in Dante's taint for more than a month now, doctors Ingrid Svorsborg and Horgensvoord and David Wong announced today that they're considering 2 possible options.
With 2 of the finest minds in science working together, hopes are still high for the eventual return of the team to dry land.
While both options are still on the table, support seems to be
I couldn't
growing for
even
a daring
see
escape attempt. If a group of fungus experts can't
the
fix
differences.
the most advanced craft ever conceived by man, then who can?
Bloodbath avoided. As the last Mr. Snugglehogs is found and destroyed, we ask, how could we have been so blind?
Fortunately, this station wisely chose not to advertise Mr. Snugglehugs, and the subsequent disappointing sales turned out to be a miracle.
Good.
Only 7 children were horribly injured by the lethal toy. How much worse could it have been? Thankfully, we'll never know.
Julia Salisbury, who mobilised numerous government resources to recall the product immediately after the first blindings, said today that the new advance mark, which must be earned by all new products, will be a 100% ironclad guarantee of safety and quality.
Table for 2. Johnny Hamsleeves and Tiffany Lamour were spotted having a private moment out at lunch today.
The popular couple have certainly been on a roller coaster since they started dating late last year, and this image is sure to place them firmly back in the tabloids.
Johnny's secret hospital visits have had the rumour mill
Oh,
turning.
no.
I think it's safe to say that they're not looking at a school report.
Is this once celebrated role model about to become the bad boy of sports?
And radical ideas. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them, Remington's Fist CEO Sophia Remington today announced a surprising new project that already has the markets raising an eyebrow.
Known for taking risks and bold strategies, could the adventurous CEO be leading the business giant down a dark alley, or taking it to a new level of success?
The manufacturing giant promises that the junior employment...
Oh no, child labor. I could not see that.
Also productivity. But critics are speaking out against what they're calling child labor. The scheme is being marketed under the slogan, lots of little hands to make lots of little things.
With that exclusive Prime Ministerial interview coming up later.
And our very own Patrick Bannon live at the first annual Sports Board final.
You won't want to miss a second of tonight's National Nightly.
Oh crap.
30 seconds back. Did you feel that? I just felt a tip on my head. Hey, car. Jenny, is it raining? Only in lovely in suburbia.
That's true. They all tell themselves because they're so bloody bored.
I grew up in the suburbs.
Oh my god, that was... Yeah, let's retry. That was bad. What kind of reality is this? The worst one? Oh, that was bad. Oh, we're starting back from the beginning?
I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films from the government, and it's mandatory that you play it. You still have a free choice for the other two, so read those tape labels carefully, but make sure you play the advance advert, preferably at the second break. Right, that's the lot. Have a great show. Total pimp. My god, that was nasty.
Oh, how's it going?
I mean, I want that Crazy Neil money.
That one, eh?
Apparently he has
I mean, checking your prostate is important.
No.
Sorry, are you saying he chose his imaginary friend in the sky over you?
I don't know why I talked to you.
It probably is a really awful date.
10 seconds, everybody. Like I said, all of you.
Did your personality accidentally slip out?
Pricks. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening.
At least I know what the images are now.
I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
I think I own Deus
A
Ex.
mysterious symbol has appeared overnight
Just need to play it one
on
day.
thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious
Prime Ministers?
After 3 months of record-breaking approval ratings, could this be the daring first move of a silent resistance movement? And what would that mean as we go into the future?
We shall overcome. Trapped in Dante's taint for more than a month now, doctors Ingrid Svorsborg and Horgensvoord and David Wong announced today that they're considering 2 possible options.
Operation
Two of the
Survive.
finest
Okay.
minds in science
Okay, alright, alright.
hopes are still
I need to really
for
pay
the
attention
eventual
to
return of the team
everything.
to dry land.
Without enough engineers to successfully fix their craft, the team seem likely to attempt to farm the cavern's ecosystem while they wait for rescue from above ground. I think I'll stick to risotto, Jeremy.
Not funny.
Bloodbath avoided. As the last Mr. Snugglehugs is found and destroyed, we ask, how could we have been so blind?
Fortunately, this station wisely chose not to advertise Mr. Snugglehugs, and the subsequent disappointing sales turned out to be a miracle.
I would check
as
my
only 7
Steam
children
library. I think
horribly injured
I
with the lethal
own one of them on
How much
Steam.
worse could it have been?
But I am
Thankfully,
like,
we'll never know.
I cannot
Who mobilized
move from the
numerous
screen
government
right now.
resources to recall the product immediately after the first blindings, said today that the new advance mark, which must be earned
Never
by
played
all
Deus
users,
Ex though.
would be
I should
100%
rectify that.
ironclad guarantee of safety and quality.
Table for 2. Johnny Hamsleeves and Tiffany Lamour were spotted having a private moment out at lunch today.
The popular couple have certainly been on a roller coaster since they started dating late last year, and this image is sure to place them firmly back in the tabloids.
Johnny's secretive hospital visits have had the rumour mill churning. I think it's safe to say that they're not looking at his school report.
Is his once celebrated role model about to become the bad boy of sports?
And radical ideas. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them, Remington's Fist CEO Sophia Remington today announced a surprising new project that already has the markets raising an eyebrow.
Known for taking risks and bold strategies, could the adventurous CEO be leading the business giant down a dark alley, or taking it to a new level of success.
Oh, okay, all right. They are questioning like
Junior Employment Opportunity Scheme will not
like
only increase employment,
because they
also
are
prevent
already like sort of saying that
The
she
critics are speaking out
because she was
against
the
what
one
they're
that was
calling
like with the
child
Mr.
labour.
Snuggle
The scheme is
Hugs
being
thing.
marketed under the
Okay,
slogan,
okay.
Lots of little hands.
Oh, I have Deus Ex and Human Revolution.
That exclusive prime ministerial
Potential stream games.
And our very own Patrick Bannon live at the first annual Sports Board final.
You won't want to miss a second of tonight's
National
Nightly News.
Oh, that's the intro.
But first tonight, while Advance is certainly proving popular with the majority of the country, who've seen their wealth and standards of living increase considerably, for some, the transition has not been as pleasant.
That's right, Megan. The formerly aristocratic members of our society have had to make major adjustments to come to terms with the new regime.
Robin Short is in suburbia investigating rumours that these previously privileged people may be planning some kind of protest. Robin?
Thanks, Megan. I'm here in Moderate Hatchings to talk to Wentworth and Penelope Somerset Bentley, who were relocated to the house you see behind me after Advance passed the Assets and Wealth Act on their first day in office.
Well, quite frankly, Robin, we're not settling in at all. Our neighbours are whitewashers.
Simply untenable. I hope you'll forgive my language, but it's as steaming as a Wednesday hatch basket with too much spatting.
Steady now, Penelope. Sorry, Robin, my
That's a
sister's
swear?
under pressure. She had to dress herself this morning and she still hasn't quite recovered, Robin.
My goodness, that must have been quite a shock.
She really struggles with ribbons, Robin.
Well, at least she's been housed in a nice big house.
Big house? This grubby little gaddis spatch only has one staircase.
And the breakfast room.
Do y'all just make up swears over there, Rosen?
Imagine that. Having all one's grub in one room. What room, Robin?
So what would you say to the people that feel that your family has had it far too easy for far too long, and that these redistributions are both fair and just?
I hardly think we've had it easy for fuss's sake. Only one of our swimming pools was even heated.
But realistically, what can you do?
Well, you've asked the right bloody question, Robin.
Thank you, Wentworth. I wasn't the youngest ever editor of the Swinstead Middle School Inquirer for no reason.
I think our toilet butler was from Swinstead. Dear George. Oh, I wonder what happened to him. I remember! Daddy tried to shoot him in the buttocks and he ran off into the woods.
Oh, good times.
No, that's probably my last happy memory, Robin.
Tragic, but what can you do?
We will rise and rebel. We wage war on our revolting rulers with righteous words and rebellious writings. Our best guess in our quest for redress is to divest our West in an undressed bare chest protest.
This is like Monty Python.
Daddy! Please don't do that. We can't show this on the news.
Right, you buggers! Carry ho!
Oh my god.
I can't show that.
Somerset Bentley, glad to meet you. See, the protest has started already. Nice
It's
work, boys.
at least they're not flat out nude.
And forgive me, what are you trying to achieve here?
We just want to be fucking well fed, that's all.
Language,
Oh my god.
we are nude, not rude.
You can't say bloody on TV?
To realise we won't roll over and run away. We will revolt. We will rise again. Yes,
What if it was a bloody crime scene?
will stuff and pip pop.
Are you okay?
Well, shut up and get your
Well, Jeremy,
You can't?
as this embryonic protest movement takes one of the top legs, it's back here in the studio. I'm Robin Short, struggling surreptitiously in Moderate Hatchings.
Thanks, Robin. Let's set
Shaft work to last me a lifetime.
I'm sure
Oops.
you have. But can a naked protest movement ever really catch on. It doesn't seem like the way we do things in this country.
But as I'm sure you're aware, Jeremy, this country is becoming a very different place.
Yes, but seriously, who's going to run around naked in our weather?
Oh, hopefully not you, Jeremy.
Yes, well, there wouldn't be enough canvas for the slogans.
When we come back, our very own Patrick Bannon will be live from the Sports Board Finals. Stick around, you won't want to miss it.
We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back. Oh, sorry, I'm busting.
I am so bad at this.
She's funny.
Yes, I know. I think it's very endearing.
She wants your job.
She's welcome to it.
Uh-oh.
Why is it raining on my desk?
He doesn't want to be the... He doesn't want the job. Oh, God.
Reports in that naked protesters might try and spoil the sports board final by waving their fleshy bits about. Try and make sure you don't broadcast it. It's 6 p.m. for God's sake. No one wants to see fannies on the news. Bozeman out.
Well, maybe you don't. Also, what is that? Is that means butt, right? I don't know my slang. Throwing trees for free. I know my Cockney rhyme and slang like that. Not in British English.
Yes, I
Oh.
understand that, but I always say welcome back.
I think we should just keep it as it
Oh yeah, that's right, because Hazy was laughing at the idea of fanny packs.
Write it, Jeremy.
That's all right, fine. Jenny, there's something wrong with the auto cue.
10 seconds.
That's what we call them over here. That's what The Rock was wearing in that picture.
For the ratings.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Wolf. Coming up later, we'll be speaking to the Prime Ministers about their exciting new healthcare facilities, transition centres.
Nice to see they care.
You're absolutely right, Jeremy. But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon, who's reporting live from the finals of the new game that's gripping the nation, Sports Board. Patrick?
That's right, Megan. You join me live here from the final of the first annual Sports Board Championship. It's been a hotly contested competition so far. I think it's fair to say these two have been dancing around each other all season. First up, we have Eddie Striker. She's the more experienced of our two players today. Striker has got an accuracy of 7, a danger rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban. Striker's known for her signature move, the Orangi hamster. And facing her tonight, hoping to prove himself with a career record of 12 outs, 14 finishes, and a divorce pending. It's Mr.
A divorce pending.
Tommy, the fingernail Harris. Just waiting on the ref now. The slapping ceremony is taking part. Still going on. And, Striker, of course, first to start as she won the trivia round earlier on by some margin. Harris, perhaps the brawn and not the brain. Stupid. Eddie Striker.
No worries.
Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let the nerves show. Not after last time. On to Mr. Harris now. Tommy. Using his arm to pick up the ball. Not a bad shot there from Harris. Back to Striker for shots number 3. All right. She's gone to sort of throw down her legs. Not bad if you ask me. Was there contact? Don't know why you complain. To Harris. Bit of business with the ref, but it got sorted out. Back to Harris now. A ball in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Football. Move back. I'd say that's fair, but what do I know? Oh no, and Harris is not going to be happy with that. So really not a good start there for Tommy Harris in round 1. We can only hope that round 2 treats him a bit better. But first, of course, after the argument with the ref section, it's time to change ends.
I have no idea what's going on in this game. This is like Monty Python. I love it.
And of course, now they go back to the starting positions, as that makes sense. Striker giving it large.
Second round, Harris.
We're into round 2 now with Harris. Okay, we seem to have some sort of streaker on the pitch. I apologise if we broadcast any of that stuff. She appears to have slogans across her breasts and arse. Try and ignore all of that. Security, I'm sure we're going to take.
Wait, we're not going to censor ass?
If, we broadcast any of that. As I said, we're going to get the situation resolved as soon as possible. They're trying to carry on play, but it's proving a bit difficult, and I'm struggling to follow because it's quite an eyesore. And women's bodies, yeah. All right, great. Okay, so back to round 2 now, and Harry's absolutely determined to close that massive gap. Eddie Striker. No, it's just some of the tightest play I've seen ever. Harris. And with that offensive thumbscrew, we haven't seen out of the heaps. What a brilliant move.
Oh, I missed the shot.
Back to Striker. And we know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That is, of course, the ground sound.
What is even happening?
Play here on both sides of the bucket. I don't know about you at home, but I'm finding the technical mastery on display here absolutely blooming jaw-dropping. The ref has spotted something in Harris's neck or head. And Harris is having an absolute shocker. What a miserable start there for Tommy Harris.
This is like Calvin Ball from Calvin and Hobbes. Just make up the rules as you go.
Half-time show. Sponsored by Remington's Fish.
On my whistle, on my whistle.
Must be some music here to start the half-time show. Okay, another posh protester loose on the court here. We can only apologise for that. We'll do our best to shield you from having to look directly at it. Is running around here with his genitals on display for all to see. And ruining what was shaping up to be quite the dance interlude there. Now he's thrusting himself in Harris's face. Security's on it. And the bucket has been knocked over.
Not the bucket.
I cannot stand it when the bucket gets knocked over.
Oh my God.
Hopefully he'll get taken out now. Genitals flying around for all to see.
This is a hot mess.
Not Sunday morning television. And out of there, hopefully taken away, never to be seen again.
Was he breaking character with that laugh?
And a lovely finish there on both sides of the bucket. I wouldn't like to call that one. And as we head into round 3, I'd love to know what's going on in these two players' heads. But unfortunately, because of science, we can't. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I could just imagine being an actor on set for this.
So that ball boy's giving me the eye all day. I don't know what's going on there. Striker there, not a great start. She looks a bit flustered, I think, after all that swinging around. Back to Harris here. God, what I wouldn't give to be that ball. Am I right, ladies? Tommy Harris. And it dribbled down his arm, which is actually a really good move, because, of course, if it dribbles down his arm and goes on the floor, it's not going in the bucket.
Wait, so the option is, or the goal is to miss the bucket?
And Striker's gone for the animal bonus there, but, of course, perhaps... And, yes, Harris has counted with a tiny bell. That is wonderful play. Of course, we've seen that before. Look at her
I
face.
don't know what's going on.
What a mud. That could have been the clincher. What a massive shame.
Harris receives possession now.
Harris to serve now. Harris, of course, undefeated by Kestrel in his last 4 battles. So, here we go. Tommy Harris. That's all right. Not bad there. He threw it quite far away from him, which is quite a good idea. Very clever there.
Can I, like, close the windows or something?
From the referee, who's being, if you ask me, a little bit harsh. Eddie Striker. And she's let the nerves get to her. What the hell was that? You hate to see it, don't you? You cannot believe it. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, like, I mean, this is a mess now. I don't know what I can be doing about this. Sort of breasts and genitals for all to see. I mean, there's only so much I can do. They're sort of everywhere, aren't they?
Oh, God.
All right, I'll try and carry on. The players are trying to carry on, but of course it's difficult because these protesters, hopefully we can get them taken off soon so we can carry on with the match. Something is going on here. Yes, yes.
We want our money.
Yes, very good. Bloody wasters, absolute wasters. Oh, jog on!
Alright, we're not censoring any of that?
Okay, and now we're going to go into the final round. And of course, as it's a Tuesday, the final round is a mime round. Who could believe it? Who could believe it? Nice imaginary shot there from Harris. It really could go anywhere at this point. Really high level play here from two absolute juggernauts of the sport. Hold. The bucket getting moved back to its proper place. About time, if you ask me. She's she's juggling it around from her hands. And she's put it in her mouth like as if it was an egg, and now she's and she spat it out. She did the egg spit. So a wonderful move there, quite late on.
Illegal spit.
From Striker, but she's in it to win it. On it like a car bonnet.
What?
Tommy Harris here, having a bit of beef. And he's peeling it as if it were a banana, which is an interesting move. Not sure if he hasn't had his potassium or what's going on today with Harris. And he's throwing it, and the banana was the ball! What a fantastic move there from Harris! Unfortunately, that is the end. What a pathetic, there we go, Jeremy, that is over. How can he look his 8-year-old son in the face tonight? What a lump! We have to wait for the referee now to announce it to make sure it is all official.
Contestants in, please.
How could they keep a straight face?
And the winner of the first annual Sports Board Championship is everyone!
Once again, a win for everyone, including me as my 15th win in the Sports Board Championship. I'm going to be celebrating tonight with my wife and children. Another wonderful victory for me. Here come the on-site security to collect their medals, their 6th and 7th respectively.
Oh no.
And thanks again for watching the Sports Board Championships. What more is there to say? I'm Patrick Bannon, looking forward to celebrating tonight. And all that's left to say, Jeremy, is back to you in the studio.
Patrick Bannon had an extraordinary final.
Historic sports board, Jeremy.
I didn't know you were a fan.
Oh, yeah, I can wrench a doubler with the best of them, I'll have you know.
I certainly wouldn't bet against you.
When we come back, I'll be talking live with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, who apparently have a big announcement you wouldn't want to miss.
That's coming up after these messages.
1 minute back.
Fucking microphone shocked me.
Oh,
fucking microphone.
thank God we're on break.
Where's that sound guy?
Now we gotta play the conservative ads.
Oh, the mics are just trying to kill us now, apparently.
You'll be fine. You're unshockable.
I'm immune to your cheap flattery.
I'm wearing you down.
Yeah, behind the scenes would be amazing for this. A plus.
Maintenance that this storm is causing the odd power surge. Some of your controls might be a bit dangerous. Now I know you're tough.
Oh,
and
no.
you can take the odd shock for the sake of a perfect news broadcast, but too many in quick succession can stop the old ticker. I'm sure you'll make the right decisions. Boozman out.
Oh no, not my sensor.
Well, several.
Oh no, the drunk guy. Boris is back.
Minister, it's so good to see you again.
Miss Wolf, your star seems to be in the ascendant. It's a great time to be alive.
It's gonna be the wide shot. I think it's gonna be that.
My, but that's a firm handshake you've got there.
She's tougher than she looks. Am I here?
Here, with Mr. Clement on your left.
Right you are, pet. Is your seat down?
10 seconds, everybody.
No, mine's fine. Have you had a little accident?
Cheeky cow.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. I am delighted to be joined by Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Welcome to the National Nightly News, Prime Ministers.
Oh, please, it's just Julia and Peter.
We don't believe much.
Oh, wow.
We're delighted to be here.
Well, firstly, I should ask how you feel about the
That's
conditions
scary.
springing up across the capital. Should we be worried?
Oh, no, you definitely shouldn't be worried.
Well, not unless you've got a fatal paint allergy anyway.
But yes, it does seem there are still some people we haven't been able to help.
You know, whingers.
People who've yet to benefit from the many advantages of the new future.
And you know, Megan, as my old mum used to say, there are some pissants who just don't know how to be happy.
We're working hard to reach these people, find out what they're angry about and how we can help. The door to my government is always open.
Someone's dripping on me.
But we didn't come here to talk about...
Oh my God,
what
it's
yet
raining
sounds
in
to
the
be some
studio.
Alternative arts project.
Which we no doubt will have funded.
When we want to talk to the nation about something far more exciting.
Yes,
I genuinely did like
that you have an
jump.
announcement
That
to
was
make.
frightening.
They were being surprisingly secretive about it.
Let me ask you a question, Megan.
Oh, okay, it's not usually how it works, but...
What scares you? I mean, really scares you?
Ah,
Oh my Jesus.
Talking about death.
We're all afraid of our deaths. It's part of being human.
Yeah, I am.
Sorry, are you saying that Advance have cured death?
That'll be a vote winner. Yep, that was definitely a drop there.
But while we may not have cured death, we hope we found a way to make it much less scary.
And much less painful and much less expensive. Look, which is me close-up camera?
Oh,
there?
sorry, it's camera format.
When I was 13, my mum came and got me from school. He had to go to the hospital. My granddad, he'd collapsed that morning. So we'd all to say our goodbyes. And I went in to see him. We were all frail and pale. I was scared because I'd only seen him the week before, and he'd been fit.
I need to use proper grammar, though.
And he said to me, Peter, he said, it's the right time. I don't ever want to be a burden to the people I love.
Was that the last time you saw him?
Nope, 3 days later we were back home. He lived with us for 9 miserable years after that. He had to be fed with a rubber spoon. He had a commode, so he'd just take a shit right there in the lounge while we were watching football. He wouldn't even wait till half time.
Devious.
That sounds...
It was awful. It was awful for us, and this is the point. It were awful for him. He could see it was destroying me, man, watching him slowly fade away, and he would beg her to turn off his breathing equipment at night, but she couldn't, or she wouldn't. It were a crime, you see. And she didn't want to lose the children, as well as her old man.
No family should have to suffer like Peter's did. And now no family will have to. The health service is today opening the first of 300 new transition centres.
The transition centres will handle everything for your last day.
Oh my
The
God.
legal, financial, medical,
They're
and
assisted
emotional
suicide
costs are all
centers.
catered for and paid for by
Maybe
the
hospice, if we're giving them the benefit of the
Even
doubt.
The poorest citizen gets to pass on with dignity when they choose.
And that choice is important. This is a service only for people who choose it. For people who feel they've run their course and don't want to burden themselves or their families with a slow, long, humiliating decline.
Just giving me an electric job.
Are you okay?
Are we still on the air, Peter?
No, yes, sorry, my apologies. Oh.
Are you not worried that this new system might be open to abuse?
In what way?
Sorry, I've got a shot to get. Can I get a little bit of that there? Hey!
That the older generation might feel somewhat...
Right, no, this bastard's coming off.
That the older generation might feel somewhat coerced.
Coerced into spending their final days eating gourmet food and drinking fine wine and luxury spas.
This guy's on television. Okay, the check-in.
With a rusty twat.
Prime Minister.
Go get yourself sorted out.
Right.
We're launching a government information film tonight. It should tell your viewers everything they need to know.
You really do move at a breathless pace. It's hard to believe you've yet to be in office a year.
Oh, Megan, we're only getting started.
And on that note, thank you both so much for being here. Jeremy.
Right, yes, that's all we have time for tonight. Thank yous go out to our guests. Congratulations to all the winners at the Sports Board final. We'll see you tomorrow night at the same time. My name's Jeremy Donaldson.
Can we call OSHA?
Have a peaceful night.
And we're out. Good job, everybody.
Like, this is unsafe.
So they just...
The same thing.
I don't suppose there's any way this could be a good thing.
Well, it's my nephew, so we transitioned and otherwise not the leak.
Looking like HBO. That was... They gave me an E! Every single swear Boris Johnson did, I covered. What is... How is that an E? How is this an E? This I can understand. That was pretty bad. But this... How? An exceedingly poor edit. Interference-free show? Yeah. Offensive words were censored? Yes. So how is this an E? The cameras are a bit of a mess. Yo! Yeah! Yes! Yeah! I'm not broke-ass poor anymore. I'm well off. Yes. Oh my god. Because Crazy Neil shares have gone up. Probably because I'm playing his ads. Okay. Government is going up, but the resistance is going up too. That's good. That's good. We can profit off of both of them. I mean, what? And yeah, we're a bit on a rocky relationship with the job. It's fine. It's fine. Or those other. Yeah, I missed a lot of days there. The joy of screws. I'm just curious.
From the iconic A2 stainless steel posi drive wood screw to the M1 2mm slotted countersunk screw, the joy of screws is your key to a world of sticky fixings. Start collecting today and celebrate the nation's most well-known and best-loved pieces of hardware with your copy of the Joy of Screws. Every week, you'll add another exclusive fastener to your collection.
Oh yeah, Chris, even the headlines you pick at the beginning, like the pictures you choose, can sway like public opinion.
And that's only the beginning. The Pan Phillips slotted head washer washing nut, the M25 3mm finishing pin, the cast iron hexagonal fixing screw, and many more. Every week, alongside your ironmongery, you'll get this in-depth companion magazine, charting the highs and lows of DIY history. From the Canterbury nut shortage to the socket screw
real talk.
29. This
A
detailed
guide
will bring to life
for
some of your
screws would be
favourite
like
metalworking
really
moments.
helpful.
Start your collection today, and we'll send you the first 8 editions with no postage or packing. That's right, no postage, no packing. But you'll also receive this exclusive little bit of drill bit absolutely free. So, what are you waiting for? Start collecting today. With week 10, you'll receive this screwdriver handle, the Joy of Screws, the only complete collection of real, authentic, genuine reproduction screw replicas. Collection is for display purposes only. The items are ornamental replicas and not for use with wood, metal, masonry, or any other physical surface. Terms and conditions apply. See issue 42 details.
Oh my god, I love this game. But yeah, alright, we're gonna be switching to Neko Ghost Jump for the last like half hour of the stream. It was a game inspired heavily by Super Paper Mario. But hey, if like people want to see more, not for broadcast, I'll definitely bring that back on a later stream. I'm enjoying this. I'm definitely going to go back and like try to get the stuff I missed. Because yeah, I'm kind of in agreement with Hazy and Rosen in that my family is kind of bad, and let me turn that down, and that I should like not really. So I should play the prostate ad. All right, fine. We'll play this ad and then we'll switch to Neko.
Do you suffer from benign prostate enlargement? Come on. I'm Tommy the Fingernail Harris, sporting legend. I've got it all. 4 world championships, 2 cars, a bidet, and an enlarged prostate gland. Your prostate is a small gland about the size of a cherry tomato, located between your penis and your wee bag. If the prostate becomes enlarged, it can put pressure on the bladder. This can cause trouble starting to pee, and it can cause laundry-based trouble between you and your she-demon of an ex-wife. So what caused this big old prostate?
How is this allowed, but not...
Well, sorry. Me and the doctors, we don't know. But I can tell you, as you get older, your body changes. And that's okay. If you're
Please don't
worried about
demonetize
your
me,
swollen
Susan.
bum sack, book an appointment, for God's sake. Procedure is easy, it's quick, and it's not gay. I'm Tommy the Fingernail Harris. Rectums, check them.
Oh man, I was not expecting that. Yeah. Yeah. It's what it's what Tommy said, everyone. Rectums, check them. Check them. Oh man. Oh, the humor in this game. It's like Monty Python on steroids. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Let's get back to the game. Because, chat's in the way. Just moving it right here for the time being. Challenge room. Oh, I can add different challenges. Ooh, like a ton of interference. Switcheroo. Shocking. No. Okay. What are these, like... What, stuff from my house or something? Play the telethon. Oh, is this like a marathon mode? Day 56, the telethon. There's no windows. I'll just wait until I'm 50 when they like say you're supposed to get it checked. Thank you very much. Why is this ad called Whites? That does breath of fresh air for your lungs. Yeah, you don't see cigarette commercials anymore. I think they've been banned in the US at least. Cleaning for the woman in your life. Oh yeah, it's an actual like marathon mode. Yeah. Yeah, not tonight. Not tonight. That's what she said. That's what the proctologist said. That's not even funny. I don't even know why I said that. Cuz that probably is what the proctologist would say. But all right. And to check before you're 50. That's fair. That is actually like fair. Cuz not trying to be too serious here, but yeah, I know at least one YouTuber I watched who contracted bladder cancer at 29. And he is no longer with us, so yeah, cancer can strike at any moment. Like, it doesn't care. But yeah, you know, regular checkups, people, they are important. There's... Oh, I did not have this game installed. That's pretty bad on my part. Alright, come on, fiber internet, do your thing. But yeah. That was not for broadcast. I will definitely be bringing that back at some point. That was amazing. That was amazing. Trying to think, like, I still have Pokemon Ultra Sun slated for Friday. And then Saturday is going to be a bit of a weird one. Like, just me playing, like, getting the last shine in Bowser's Fury. And then the final stage of GoldenEye 007. I know it's kind of weird to start a stream with, like, the final level of a game. But, you know, I'm trying to wrap up that unfinished business. So, yeah, like, that's going to be the rest of the week in streams. Reason to leave it to any age. Age thing is just because healthcare is crap. You're not wrong, though. Like, not to mention, just with any cancer in general, there's always, like, I don't know how to describe it or, like, the right term for it, but there's, like, a lot of, like, scares in place. And, like, weird studies that are more, like, correlation instead of actual causation. Like, for example, the whole, like, not related to cancer, but, like, the whole thing about Cheerios lowering your cholesterol. Like, it can help. Like, regular Cheerios are healthier than most other cereals. But to say it lowers your cholesterol is a false equivalency and more so based on correlation instead of causation. Which is why it might have been the FDA that cracked down on them. It was somebody that cracked down on them where they had to, like, change their, like, advertisements to say, oh, it can help lower cholesterol instead of it lowers cholesterol. So, yeah. Food for thought. Get it? Because Cheerios, you food, you eat them. Anyway, Neko Ghost Jump time. Oh, this is full screen. Okay. They're gonna go ahead. Windowed. I do like the music though. Okay. Then let's get this back up. Ooh, God, no, that's not what I'm trying to select there. We'll see where everything is on the game screen before I move chat. Okay. So, let's go. The game is currently in early access. Playstyle speedrunner. Casual. We'll go with action. That seems to be normal. So yeah, this game was inspired by Super Paper Mario. More so the platforming aspects of it. I'm excited. I've been following this for a while. And it's finally in early access. They're just trying to make the game as good as possible. I will admit, the trailer on Steam didn't have me looking like, I don't know about the look, but seeing it in action and, like, in the game itself, this looks really good. Oh, wow. And here come pirates to ruin everything. Oh, they're dogs. I wasn't expecting this. Yeah, some of the animations do seem a bit on the stiff side. I won't hold it against them, though. The game is still in early access. I'm hopeful for it though, because this has been in the works for years. I've been following them for ages. No! I wasn't expecting all this. This is like Kirby, where it starts off like, oh, this is going to be a nice, fun game. And then it's like, bitch, you thought. Thought it was you mean a Mufasa moment? Mustafa. Okay. Hello there. Looks like I can communicate with you from the other side somehow. The Space Dog Pirate's ship's anchor is at the end of the level. Get to it as fast as you can. Left menu button? Mouse button, okay. No. No. You're mistaken if you think I'm playing a platformer. Ooh. Oh, you can change opacity and... Okay, that's actually really good. But, no, you see, I'm playing with controller. I would like to set the controller. It's not recognizing it, but there is a green light that's... I'll do one, like I'll get through the tutorial. Oh my god, the little meow when he jumps. Hey, some of your friends look to have fallen off the ship during the explosion. Find as many as you can to help rebuild the village. Like, I've gone beyond needing to use keyboard and mouse. Because now we actually have controllers that computers can recognize. This is no longer the 90s. A lot of your friends keep ignoring this very useful sign. Pay attention to it. Jump boost by jumping and then boosting. The sooner you boost, the longer the jump. Left shift? What? Okay. Currently using the checkpoint system, which takes you back to a safe platform. You also lose 1 second from your time. Can be disabled. Also, there's no time limit. It's just like, this is how well you performed under this time, which is really neat. It's a nice casual game. Cats don't like water like that. Okay, I might have boosted a little too far there. There we go. Oh boy. There we go. Yeah, still not recognizing the controller. Total coins collected, enemy coins collected, reduces overall time. Each super coin reduces your overall time. Okay. Alright, so all this does is just like give me my ranking. Okay, so it is. Alright. Okay, that was the tutorial. Now, about this controller. I'm sorry, farm, shop, what? I know I'm getting sidetracked. Oh! I can customize my cat. Okay, we're just gonna do this first. I have no money. Oh my god. I need money quick. I don't know why I'm getting Hamtaro vibes from that. Oh my god, there's so many expressions. I would be spending way too much time in here. They got beards. Beards. The Bandit Keith hat. Oh wow, okay. What they got for body? Calico color. Green cat? Eh. Black cat. Purple cat. Oh my god, Siamese. Rainbow cat. Yeah, I'm guessing this might be a case of it didn't wreck it. It might have been pulling that weird thing I've seen some games do where it's like your first input determines like how the game is going to read everything. Oh wow. Santa Cat is pretty basic. It's the cat from Sailor Moon. Luna? Oh wow, that's nice. Aww. Is that the Puerto Rican flag? Is that the Puerto Rican flag? And then Australian cat is just... okay. Oh, these are nice. Oh my god, accessories. He got a little backpack. Oh, I will be spending too much time in here. Oh, that's Captain America? This? The triangle? Like, the one star? Really? Huh. Aww. Is that a whisk? Is it, or a comb? I don't... I know I am wasting so much time here, I'm sorry. Okay, alright. But yeah, controller problem. Seconded, Puerto Rican flag. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna close. It's interesting that they only have like 3 specific countries then, but I wouldn't be shocked if that's like those are flags corresponding to members of the dev team, like where they live. Okay. Okay, it says plays best with a controller. We thought we would have this game out by now. We were wrong. Yeah, that is a thing. Game dev can take a minute. Input binding and other gameplay settings are per save slot. Look, I'm beyond the point where I'm going to be playing a 2D platformer with keyboard, especially when they want me to do it on WASD. Give me arrow keys or give me death. Is it because I'm using a 360 controller? But that's... No, because the in-game settings show the 360 buttons. I'm checking the discussions. Paper Mario vibes. Can't play the demo. Nice trailer. One of the signs. Couple questions. Important question. How do I leave a level? Enemies. Social media. Recently revoked keys. Yeah, I guess I can always do that. I don't know why it's not working with the controller. Oh, this is where all the stuff I bought will go. Okay. Like, it recognizes the buttons. I'll probably make a discussion for this, like, later on. It's so weird. Unless I manually I'm sorry that this is, like, falling off a cliff. Ooh, under construction. Alright. I'm gonna try one more thing. Heart mapping. No. That's so weird. Is there something I'm missing? Let me just make sure it's not my controller. Do I have anything that needs controller? Yeah, let me try something here. I'm sorry for the troubleshooting on the fly. It's not recognizing this game. OBS, please. Sorry, folks. Okay. Just doing this for a quick test. I know this looks kind of ew. No. It's recognizing my controller. There's also like no volume. Oh, because I got it like super quiet on my end. Yeah, yeah. No? Yeah, yeah. Nothing wrong with controller here. I mean, yeah, it's the only thing I haven't given a shot to. I mean, the fact that it's working on other games, but not that, leads me to believe it might be something with the game itself, but I'll give it a shot. Oh, come on. Okay. Last time, and if it doesn't work, then I'm sorry, guys. That worked. But that's so weird that because other games it has to be something with the code then. No, and it does let me swap back and forth. I know there are some games that won't let you do that. That's... Huh. Well, it's about the time I usually stop streaming, but just for all sakes and purposes, Let's just do level 1 and then level 2 again. Okay, left trigger. Okay. But yeah, like, I genuinely don't know. 'Cause to my knowledge, I haven't had that trouble with, like, any other game. Oh, I am doing poorly. There we go. Oh yeah, the, like, respawns are, like, instantaneous, which is great. You love to see it. Seems the checkpoints are really, like, lenient too. Sorry that most of the time for this game was spent on troubleshooting. Oh, but here's where the Super Mario or Super Paper Mario aspect comes into play. Phase shift. Yeah. So you can stay in whichever mode is easier for you. Oh, you can switch between 2D and 3D camera perspectives. It's very useful in case you're ever stuck. Aha. Oop. Like, I'm genuinely shocked more games never adopted what Super Paper Mario did. Really? You've never seen a game like this where you can switch between 2D and 3D? Well, yep, I would highly recommend Super Paper Mario. I don't know what system you own, but if you have access to a Wii or Wii U, highly recommend Super Paper Mario. It's tied for my favorite Paper Mario game. Because I really like Thousand Year Door, but Super does some amazing things, has a great story. I did not cry, but I did tear up. On a PC, and that's all. Aww. Okay. Ooh. But yeah, I'm hoping that, like, the money I'm collecting can be used to procure goods and services. Oh my god, the attack. That is the least. Oh god. Oh, I have to... Maybe I'm... Okay. I feel like I was doing something wrong there with the attacks. Yeah, Nintendo did make some good things. I say did make, like they don't continue to make really good games. Oh, look at that. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. Oh, when he's a ghost, he... Okay. There's coins. Okay. Neat concept. What's with this cow? Okay. Did the cow heal me? Yeah, now they got me going back and forth. It's like, I hope I don't miss anything. Okay. Oh, I can't beat the stage while I'm Ghost. Okay. I like the tutorial signs. Oh, I didn't acknowledge it sooner, Rosen, but yeah, your friend's gonna really enjoy Thousand Year Door. It's great. Okay. Pause earned. I'm guessing there's a target time that I haven't been doing well on. Real quick, just seeing about the coin. No, I have 85 coins. So every coin you collect on the stage can be used to purchase stuff. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta use the D-pad for this. Farm defense. Oh my god. Oh, this is actually really neat. Okay. So they got mini games. Yeah, I'll have to remember to like come back to this on stream. Like give it a fair shake, cause today was... Why does the shop look different? Did I install a shadow update when I restarted this? I could have sworn the shop was different. Whatever. Just taking a look at everything. Oh my god, the ear. Yeah, but I will definitely come back to this sooner rather than later because, yeah, this whole quick look was marred by technical difficulties. Yeah, like it was genuinely laid out differently. I guess that's the early access coming into play. I do like the little hood though. It's just... I've seen that face. I have seen that face in a video game or anime. I cannot put my finger on it, but I have seen that exact face. Man, I know a lot of these are like callbacks to stuff. Oh my god, I can make... Game of the year, potentially? Yeah, at some point we will come back to this. possibly next week, just to make up for the tech issues. Oh my god, all the cat colors. I want to use them all. The Luna. Oh, I actually do have enough. I need a better expression, though. One that will actually, like, pop on that. I mean... Oh my god, I keep pressing the wrong button. That's how you rotate. What do you mean? That's perfect. Oh, whoa. Oh my god. Oh, you can't even see that on that. I do love that there's, like, for some of these, like, see the black variant and the white variant, so you can actually see it depending on what color you're using. But yeah, this game is in early access, so I'm sure, like, a lot of the stuff will be ironed out. No, we'll get that. We'll make a happy cat. Okay. But yeah, that is going to be it for tonight's stream. Yeah, maybe sometime next week I'll have a stream devoted for this and Inscryption, a real cats and cards stream to make up for no Inscryption and, like, limited look at this. But not for Boradcast, though. That is some good fun right there. Right there. I am, like, just amazing. So, I haven't laughed that hard at a game in a long time. Thank you, TinyBuild. Thank you. I should do a standalone video for that. Alright. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. See you all on Friday for some more Pokemon Ultra Sun, where we will actually take on some gyms. Or, I'm sorry, challenges. It's Gen 7. It's Gen 7. Alright. See you all later. Good night. Luna says good night, too.